Had a few problems with my fraps and kind of crashed on me, but I'll be carrying on from here. As I was saying, I think I want to grow my business massive. Obviously, right now my business is very small. It's just me driving. Obviously, well, not obviously, but you can buy other drivers for your company. My company is called I'm Hasler Ltd Limited. I couldn't think of anything else, but I want to show you something about my truck in a second. You may be able to see it just above the steering wheel, it's to the right. It's not too clear right now, but it will be when I show you. The basic controls are what I have right now is obviously WASD, W forward, S reverse, A left, D right. The open bracket is left indicator, closed bracket is right indicator, P is my windscreen wipers, H is the horn. What else is that I should tell you guys? L is for lights, press it once for normal lights, set twice for the brighter beam. Can't tell if they're on or not now, that's off now I think. What else is there to tell you guys? Obviously M brings up the map, that's quite a key one to look after. The numbers, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Switch between the camera angles of what you can see. What else is there to tell you? And that's a parking brake. I don't really use that though, you know. May use it sometimes going up hills or whatever. No, I mean red lights go to the right. Right. Get distracted quite easily on this when you're talking. Basically, for the basic sat nav on the left hand side, when you go to a place, I'll go through it when we get to a kill where we're going. You can pick a job where you want to go. Some are really short, so like some can be like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours long. The last two I've done 12 hours, and this one being roughly about 11 hours long. I've done a bit of the journey so far, so I've got like 400 and something kilometers to go, which is absolutely massive. But ETA down the bottom is obviously your estimated time of arrival. They reckon I'll get there on Saturday about 20 to 9, and it's going to take me another 6 hours 44 minutes. If I press F6, it will change to the current job I'm in, so how long I've got left. So like I've got 21 hours 48 minutes remaining to deliver this. So, and you see the bottom bit there, it says next rest stop in. In the next 6 hours and 23 minutes I need to have a sleep. Obviously as a driver in real life you have to sleep, I think through like 10 hours something like that. Whilst driving you can't drive longer than that. F7 is like emergency services, like assistance services. That's if you get stuck or your vehicle is completely like broken, you can't drive anymore, that will do that. And then F8 is just like messages. I obviously keep myself on F5 all the time, so I know my route. If you press F5 when you're on the F5.1, you can zoom in and out on the map. I zoom in this far majority of the time, kind of like a real sat nav is, so I can make sure I'm always getting the right turns. I am installing some mods. They'll probably be available for the next. No, they'll probably be visible. Oh, what the hell! I didn't crash a vehicle. But as I was saying, there will be mods like realism kind of things where the rain's more realistic and like there's snow and stuff. I just want to make it more realistic for you guys to watch and enjoyable for me too. Hopefully we can get there quicker. So yeah, that's it really. This is the game. I hope you guys enjoy these sort of simulation things. I sure do. It's a bit different to what I normally upload, like Battlefield, FIFA, Minecraft, all them sort of things. So every so often I do enjoy playing these sort of things. And as I said, when I get my steering wheel, this is going to be even more awesome. Because just, you know, that more realistic feel to the game. But you know, when I'm playing this game, you know, you do think what it'd be like to be in real life, a real trucker, go around the world, you know, just driving pretty much all your day and all your life. In some cases, I think it'd be very, very cool to be able to explore the whole world, you know, very easily. But in the fact that if you had a family, you know, it'd be really hard to see the majority of the time. And one thing I would want to mention actually is about driving. Obviously, I don't drive a car in real life. I'm 14. I mean, 15. Jesus Christ, I don't even know my own age. That's embarrassing. Obviously, in England, we drive on the left-hand side of the road, and within the rest of Europe, I think, in the game within the rest of Europe, everyone drives on the right-hand side of the road and works in kilometres per hour. The good thing is, my vehicle is British. No, it's an English truck, a UK truck. So when I go into the UK, I can use my miles per hour. You can see behind the back of the wheel. Oh no, this is a... Now this is a European truck. So when I go in the UK, I use the miles per hour behind the wheel, so I know the difference. Before that, I didn't realise them. I don't think all trucks do. I know this Scania does, which cost me 106 grand. I probably have mentioned that beforehand. May repeat myself on quite a few things as I go through, because I want to try and concentrate on driving as well as telling you guys about this game. So yeah, travelling sometimes takes long. It feels it, but you can put on your own music and stuff. I don't have my own music playing now, just in case of copyright and stuff like that. You can also get like live radio, like mainly like probably BBC Radio 1, you know, like TalkSport, things like that. You could have actually playing real, like properly, like as you're going along, as it'd be like live in real life. You know, talking to friends while doing it, it's kind of fun. But being able to talk while you know, recording obviously is someone you're talking to anyway. I'm talking to you guys. Currently watching this video. Well, I hope people have been watching this video. But I am seriously enjoying this game. Obviously, the further I get into it, the more enjoyable and more interesting it's going to be. Especially with getting the wheel. I keep saying that. I think getting that wheel is going to be the most epic thing I've done. With also getting that wheel, I'm probably going to bring you guys some Forza, keeping on to car games kind of thing. Let's go across into the lane again. You see yellow Audi to my right hand side. Now he's starting to speed up. That's a joke. Now I'm moving to my lane, probably going to slow down again, and I'm going to have to keep changing lanes. I think I'm recording this on a Monday, probably go on like a Wednesday or Thursday. I'm getting my steering wheel on the Wednesday, and the mods will be visible as I'm saying. I don't know the list of mods I'll be using, but when I have the mods installed, there will be a list to the links and the download links or whatever there will be to game. Also with this, there is, you know, if you're not entirely sure about buying the game, you know, I bought the normal game with the Going East DLC. But you can get a normal version, you know, off Steam, like £15 or something, or whatever it is, something cheaper maybe, I'm not entirely sure. But you can, if you go to the Euro Trucker 2 website, the official one, you can pick up the demo, which is about 4 hours of gameplay. You know, I've played it a couple times just to make sure I wanted to get the game, and playing that many times, and you get really into it, then you got to stop obviously, because the demo makes me really want to buy this even more. But I would advise people to buy the game. It's a bloody great game, I'm being honest. And you can probably, you know, I'm not sure about the like specifications for it and all that stuff, but I don't think they are that high for this game. You can also get other mod packs, like with other maps, like there's like a Hungary one, other ones. Obviously right now I'm literally just playing the normal version, no mods so far. But you can get a lot of extra maps, like I think I've seen some American ones, other things like that, like I don't know entirely. I will try them out through time, but for the time being, I want to try out just the normal basic game with a few mods, like the rain, snow, just see what that's like in the game to give it more that realistic effect. I may try and see if I can add maybe to this Scandinavia, you know, like countries like Sweden. I'm not sure it's possible. I'm not going to put my word on that. Let me just check something quickly, guys. I'm kind of my sleep bar next to the fuel in the middle of the sat nav at the top is quite full, and it's saying, oh, wow, I've got plenty of time. 4 hours is a bloody long time when you're driving. Oh, off it. Right, let me just concentrate quickly. I think off it. I'm going quite fast right now, going off such a small road. Right, no, so well done, Harry. What about my fuel? We've got another 1,628 kilometres to go. Absolutely fine. That ain't running out anytime soon. The fuel though, it lasts a long time. You know, I'm just a bit over half a tank now. I refueled probably like 2 or 3 deliveries ago. But it does hold a lot, but it's a lot of money when you want to refill. You know, mine costs, I have about now refueled my truck, and it cost me like 950 euros. Then over time, you know, you get your money back. Like, I think if I finish this mission, I think it is, yeah, it's 20,000. I'll do that on editing my truck, maybe buying a few drivers. I don't know how much some of this stuff is. Also, buying stuff for my truck, I'm not a high enough level yet. The time they give me, I think it is 19 hours to go. You know, I'm 3 hours away. Obviously, I need to sleep, and I may not need to sleep. Okay, that's awesome. If I don't need to sleep, it means I'll get there even quicker, and I think you may get more XP if you get there earlier, and then afterwards I'll just sleep. And then I'll show you guys probably what you need to do for, you know, picking a new job and stuff like that, pimping out my truck a bit more. Then I can show you what's on the front of this truck, in front of my steering wheel. Each video I will probably be doing a different delivery. I don't want to cut all the driving, because actually that is what the game is, really, isn't it? Really, to be honest, driving around Europe. So there'd be no point of cutting that all out, because it'd just be a waste of time for me and you guys. You know, this is the first time I've even uploading it as well, so you may even want to see what the game is like. But no, we're nearly there, kind of. See, my expected time of arrival is now 7:30. I think it's like, I don't know how long quicker, but let's quickly look out my window. Oh, shit! Oh, now that's why I don't look out the window. Okay, shit like that happens, and now I've probably got to repair my vehicle when I get to the base, which is really annoying to do because it costs a lot of money to repair vehicles. I think this is now probably going to cost, well, I think about 6% damage, probably cost me around about 3 or 4 grand. It's annoying. Which just kind of takes me off things from buying other things that I need to add to my truck to maybe make faster, better brake horsepower, better trucks in general. Like when I bought this first truck, I was looking in the Scania, garage. It's like 220 grand, and it's very, very nice. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, driving along now, about 2 hours odd out of where we need to head. Which the job was about 11 hours, I think. You know, I've still got a long way to go, and I probably still can make it before that sleep time. Yeah, I got about an hour extra now. It's just because majority of the places now I'm going, because I'm not going through many towns. Majority of it is Autobahns. There you go, learn some German there. Autobahn, which is motorway in German. I don't know through history at school actually. But majority of my roads, you'll see a lot of my roads actually are motorways, the majority of the way up, and I can travel at my 90 kilometers out, which is just under 60 miles per hour most of the way up. Sometimes the track seems to, if it's going up a bit of a hill, drop down to maybe like 77, or yeah, and then it may take a bit of a while to hit back up to that 90 kilometers an hour again. But once it does, it flies along the roads like a bumblebee. I haven't explored a lot of the map actually. No, I've only had it, well, I think since today. So I haven't explored a lot of the map. Obviously, as expected, I'm not going to explore the whole bloody map within like a day. I don't know why I keep wondering about the sleeping. It's kind of deceptive, the sleeping symbol at the top, because it's pretty much full, and you know I've got basically another 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours and a half. My journey's only another hour, 20 minutes, and it feels like I'm absolutely bombing it. So my time of arrival now is expected at 7:10 roughly. Now it's 6:10. So you are flying along. It will probably drop to around about, I don't know. Normally I could maybe take another 5-10 minutes off that time. Get to like 7 o'clock, something like that. Nearly just gone before 7. It's all depending on how fast I drive. And the good thing about these roads, you can drive as fast as you want. No speed cameras whatsoever. But I have to make sure I don't get distracted like I have done and crash. Because, you know, I get fined money if I crash. I think every time I crash a car, it's 400. Oh shit. And if I crash just into a barrier, then I'm doing damage to my car, my lorry. And I've got to, you know, fix that when I get to the next place. In the next episode, I'm probably going to do a bit of a shorter distance journey from, I don't even know the place right now, mine's gone completely blank, Kiel. Maybe head into like Holland, or it all depends what's available at the time. I want to be doing another like 12-hour journey. Sometimes they do feel a bit annoying to try and trek along because it is such a big distance. Trucking along, trucking along, trucking along, trucking along. I think you can also in towns you can like to buy new vehicles you need to find the kind of like show house kind of shop building in each town or the town. So I did my favourite truck as a Scania and my base in London. So the nearest Scania one to me, nearest Scania showroom shop to me is up in Manchester, I think, on this game. So I can just kind of go straight there. It kind of teleports me there. But to me to find other ones, I need to find them actually in game. And it will tell me to find them in game if I go into when I go into a city. So that's why it helps to find more than city, because gotta go right here. Wait for him to turn green. Yeah, so I need to find them, and then I'll be able to maybe buy better trucks for. And then I need to find out how the drivers works, and you can buy new bases around places. And I think you can have like a base in each kind of town, which I think is really cool for us to have. Shit, I'm yawning. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, because I was talking. But my guy definitely did just yawn, but I'm 8 minutes away. 8 minutes should be fine. Keep an eye on that red light. Don't be going over, because I think if you skip you go for a red light, I think it's over 250 or 350 euros, which is a lot of money. And if you guys wondering how I got the 100k, I did take a loan from the bank to, you know, get to it. Otherwise, it would take me a long time. And to get these jobs I'm doing now, which are freight jobs, you can normally, you have to have your own truck. I'll explain more of that once I'm looking at it, getting ready for the next job in the next episode. This episode is just going to be getting to the delivery zone, which is like 4 minutes away now. My expected delivery before I actually even started the route sheet. I need to slow down a bit. Speed limit's 50. No ticket for me, hope. I'm yawning, man. It was probably, I think, around about 2 in the morning. Or no. Take that back. About 11 or 10 or 11 in the evening. So I'm probably like 3 or 4 hours ahead of what I would have been. When in new cities, the traffic's quite bad, and you have to slow down completely. And it feels like I get stopped at every single traffic light. There's a lot of lorries out there I come across. One right there, look at that. Convenient. Hey! I also been playing some other simulator games. I may be getting a kind of flight one, a plane kind of thing. I'm not sure how to explain